Hey, my name is Guy. I want to make this video very extremely short. So my intention is actually to go straight to the point. You must have heard by now the business called Cash Building System Unlimited, correct? My intention today is to give you a little bit about information about what this business is all about. But like I said, I want to make this video very short because I know people have 9 to 5, people have businesses to run, they have family to take care of. So my intention is not to take too much of your time, but to really direct your attention to something that is happening and that I believe can be a benefit for you and your family. Now, we don't have to talk too much because based on my business experience, I've learned the more you say, people tend to become skeptical. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of information enough for you to make your own decision. Now, I am someone who has been part of the network marketing industry for over 10 years. So I've been to a few companies, let's say, and I've had let's say significant success in network marketing, correct? So I'm in a position to tell you what kind of business, compared to network marketing, of course, what kind of business Cash Building System Unlimited is. First off, you will never find a business that is so easy to manage. This is what this business is all about. And I'm about to demonstrate what you need to do on a daily basis to have a little bit of success with that business. So, but the things that I also want to talk about is why. Why would someone be even interested to consider starting this business? Well, we all know, again, like I said, we don't have to talk too much. We all know most people make average income. That's number one. Number two, most people make a capped income, which means you're hired based on your expertise. Either you're a secretary, accountant, or whatever the case may be, a nurse, whatever the case may be. Literally, you sell your knowledge to someone, an employer, in exchange of a paycheck, correct? We all know that. The only problem is with that system, someone has already decided how much money you're going to make, right? You can determine your income as long as you're an employee. We all know that, right? So let's use our common sense a little bit. Let's say I'm making $500 a month, but my lifestyle requires me to make $1,000 a week. So that means to say, if you make the comparison here, that means to say that as long as I remain on that job, it's going to be hard for me to have the lifestyle that I want. We also know that. Most people know that. So why starting a business or why starting a side hustle, like most people say, is just because you come to realization that you need something a little bit more than your job. If your job doesn't give you enough money, you need to create another stream of income in order to take you to the next level where you can start living sort of your dream life, okay? And dream life doesn't mean you have to be a millionaire. Dream life doesn't mean you have to have a six-figure income. Most people don't make six-figure income. I want to keep that video to the basics and to the reality that has to do with the majority of people. I don't want to talk about the 3%. I don't want to talk about the 3%er, the people, the wealthy. I don't want to talk about it. I want to talk about the average people. So the reason why you might be interested to consider that business is simply because you don't make enough money. And I also know most people have debt, correct? Either is in the form of a car loan, either is in the form of a mortgage, either is in the form of a student loan, or simply the thing consuming that you have acquired to have your TV, your cell phone, your Apple tablets, your Apple MacBook Pros, whatever. These are the things that I know people take debt sometimes to acquire. I worked for UPS for over 1 year, and trust me, I've seen things. Average people consume a lot of things that they actually don't need, and they put them in a situation where as soon as they make money, as soon as the paycheck comes in, there are already people who have withdrawn their own percentage on your paycheck because you owe them money, such as the bank, such as like the government for the student or whatever the case may be. So these are all the situations that put you in the place where you're actually not satisfied financially just because you know you're not making as much as you would like to make to have the life that you would like to have, correct? Right. So I've just described a little bit in a nutshell, what are those reasons that may allow you to consider that business? Now, here's the kicker. We know business is difficult to run. Let's just be honest. Business is difficult to run. So the more difficult the business is, the more difficult it's going to be for you to make money. Trust me, I've been there. Like I say, I have over 10 years of business with network marketing, online business, so on and so forth. But I've never seen a business that simple that my daughter is 8 years old, that even my 8 years old can actually go ahead and start and do and become successful at it. That's the kind of business that I want to talk about today. Cash Building System Unlimited is something so simple that you and I and our kids can actually do. You don't believe me? I'm about to show you. So I want to show you here what you need to do on a daily basis in order to start pushing that business ahead, in order for you to start making money. But I want to bring something back, something I just said earlier. The reasons, I already provide them to you. If you don't consider those, if you're one of these people who are really content and satisfied where you are with whatever money you're making, this is not a video for you. If you're the kind of people who believe everything out there is a scam, your job is the only thing legit on the earth, everything out there is a scam, this is not a video for you. This video is for people like me who have come to a place in their life where they realize that nobody cares. Nobody cares. Either you pay a rent, you're starving, you're homeless, or whatever the case may be. Nobody cares. So you have to do a favor to yourself. The favor is to come to the consciousness that I can't remain where I am right now. I have to do something about it. And I have to be searching for more information, searching for opportunity, searching for ways that can put me in a position where I can have more than I have now. This video is for those people. So I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste your time. That's why I'm trying to put things to the point. This video is not for the skeptical. This video is not for people who believe everything out there is a scam except for their jobs. That is legit, right? So this video is for risk takers. You take a little bit of risk because you want a little bit more in life, right? So what you have heard is actually true. You also read, if you can peel a label, if you can put a stamp, if you can peel a label and actually stick it on your postcard or a card, call it a card, right? And if you can mail it, you can actually make money. How? Because let's just talk about money first, the money part first. You make let's say you make 9 to 29. Most people don't even do $20 an hour. Let's say you make $15 an hour, correct? Let's not go into a lot of maths here, but let's just say you make $500 a week, right? Okay, but to make that 500, because like I just said, let's keep things to the point and let's just try to use our common sense. You make $500 a week, correct? Right. How many hours a week do you have to work to make $500 a week? Let's say the average hours a week is 40 hours, right? So you have to work 40 hours, which is 8 hours a day to make $500, correct? Right. What if there was a way for you to make the same $500 a week by only putting in 2 hours a week? And that sounds like, is that true? Can this be true? Yes. I actually have my friend Eric, who is killing this business alongside with many of us. We only put our average, and believe me, we have other things to do. This is not the main thing we do. So nobody is asking you to quit your jobs. Nobody is asking you to stop caring for the things that are important for you, your passion. You might be a musician, you might be a content creator, whatever the case may be. Nobody's asking you to stop anything for you to start this business because, like I said, this business doesn't take you a lot of time. If you can literally do this, put a stamp here, put a label, go to the post office and mail this postcard, you can really make thousands of dollars a month. You can literally make thousands of dollars a month. So the daily activities that has to be implemented for you to conduct this business is very simple. Like I was saying, with that one simple card, my friend used to say one simple card simply may means 1,000. Why? Because you never know where this card is going to land and the person who is going to welcome that very card and the mindset that person has. If this card goes to someone who's business minded, interested enough in the place where they want change, this card may represent $500. And I have a question for you. How long do you think I spent to put that stamp here and that label here and mail it to the post office? One card, maybe 2 minutes. Let's say 2 minutes, right? But that 2 minutes work might represent $500, $300, $1,000, depends, because I'm not trying to allege that you're going to be a millionaire overnight, but this is the truth, right? This card may represent more money that you have ever made on your job by just putting a quarter of the time you're spending on your job. I mean an hour, right? Everybody has at least an hour because we spend a lot of time watching TV, scrolling down on social medias and all this stuff. So get that time back and try to do something more productive, which is this, right? So all you need to operate that business is leads. For whoever is going to reach out to me and ask questions, I'm going to explain further. Like I say, I have to keep this video short. So you have leads. More people know what leads is. Leads is literally, let's say, people who are seeking for opportunities, right? There are people all over the place in the United States literally waking up every morning like me, seeking for opportunities. So you never know. You never know who you're coming in contact to. So you need leads. These are leads. This is 1,000 leads. So that represents 1,000 people. Okay, let's even talk about the law of average here. If I'm sending an opportunity offer to 1,000 people, assuming that each offer may represent from $300 to $3,000. Okay, let's not go 3,000. Let's say $1,500, $300 to $1,500, and I'm sending the same offer to 1,000 people. What is the likelihood that at least, let's just say 3% of these people sign up? How much money could this be? Think about it. I don't want you just to listen to me. I want you to just use your own brain and think about it. 1,000 leads. Each lead may represent, through this very card, may represent from $300 to $1,500. What is the likelihood that even 3% of that numbers sign up? Think about it, because I'm not going to answer that. Think about it. Think about it. Even if there's 1% chance, just 1%, I don't need 10%, I don't need 50%, just 1% chance that these people, right here on those leads, sign up, the likelihood for you to make more than you made on your job this week is huge. Why? Because I've been through it, I'm going through it. And in the next video, I'm going to start showing you those paychecks coming in. Those checks coming in, call them commissions, right? Because it's kind of commission based. I'm going to start showing you proof. I'm going to start documenting everything I'm doing in order to make that business possible and show you how I get what I get, right? This opportunity may represent something new. We're in year 2022, and I know a lot of people make a resolution like this year, I want more money, I want to pay my house, whatever the case may be. Like I said, I don't want to come back to what I already said, but I want you to understand such business represent a way for you to kick out something out of your, list of responsibilities. Because if everything is only aligned, if everything has to be collected from your paycheck, it's going to be difficult for you. It's going to be absolutely difficult for you to make it. And making it financially, because everybody wants to have a little bit money saved, $20, $25 saved, so on and so forth, buy a new car. So even this opportunity can help you to pay your car loan, cell phone bill, whatever the case may be. This is now up to you. Part of your goals, as you're writing down your goals. Okay, I'm going to do this business because it's going to pay. Instead of me using the money from my job, this business is going to be able to pay off for my car loan, my cell phone, and so on, or my student or my kids' college fees and whatever, school fees and whatever the case may be. You just have to use your brain, right? You just have to use your brain. But what I'm here to tell you is, as opposed to wasting this time away, sometimes we get out of job, we go to the club or whatever the case may be, to the bar, drink with co-workers for an hour or two, drive home and watch TV for another an hour or two. You can actually take 1 hour a day and make it useful, make it more productive, and gain something out of it. So, like I said, the only thing you need is you need leads, one. You need stamps, that's number two. So, when we talk about resources to manage your business, the only thing you need is your leads, and you need your stamps, and of course, you need those cards. Then, when you start off with the business for the first time, the company sends you 200 postal cards alongside 200 leads. This is free. And the sign up is only $50. Correct? $50. That means if you sign today with $50, the company sends you 200 leads and 200 postal cards. That's for you to, this is like your startup kit for you to launch your business. Once this is done, you keep repeating the same thing over and over again. So I think I've come to the end of this video. Like I said, the why. Everybody has a why. Everybody has a reason. Maybe in the next video, I'm going to share my why, the reason why I decided to jump in and start this business. Because number one, it's simple. Number two, I don't have to call a lot of people. That was the thing in network marketing. You need to have a long list of people. You need to keep talking to people every day, hunting people down to the, grocery stores, hospital, whatever the case may be. You're told, go ahead and talk to people, stop people, get their contact, try to develop a relationship, blah, 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 right? This is a lot of work, and you need to have a lot of people. So if you're not that kind of person who is open to talking to strangers, hunting people down, this is something you might be interested in. Because literally, the company already sends you people to talk to. That's the reason number two. You don't need to go out there, hunt people down, because the company sends you a list of people to talk to about this business, which is very simple. So the tax become less, I would say there's no headache involved. As opposed to you going out there and talk to a lot of people, hunting people down in the marketplace, the company already sends you people to talk to, right? Then you have postal cards, which is one of the resources you will need. And the only thing you will need to do is just to put that stamp right here, that label, go to the post office and mail it. And you're going to see the demonstration in the next video. So I thank you very much for your time. And if you want to reach out, there's a number below. Click the like button. Do everything you need to do. You want to get in contact with me, there's my phone number down there. I'm open to discussion. I'm not in a rush to bring anybody in the business, because what I like is for people to really understand what they're about to get into before they even make a decision, right? So I'm open to discussion, questions. If you have questions, you can put your questions down below, and I'm going to be more than happy to answer those. Thank you, and have a happy new year.